I don't know if they've had a threesome, and we don't, it's irrelevant, right? Because they're going to be telling us some fun, crazy shit, and I can't wait to hear about it. Let's make some noise for the Nabu!
Thank you, my buddies, my pals, my guys, my ladies. Watch out for those guys who open with my lady. Anyway, give it up for yourselves for coming out tonight and supporting the ladies of comedy. And also, let's give it up for Punxsutawney Phil, because he, for the first time in too long, did not see his shadow. So we got an early spring coming. Yeah. You know, it's been so fucking cold in Chicago. Now that it's like 40 degrees, it's time to go to the goddamn beach, right? That's neither here nor there. I'm really sick and tired of people saying that women aren't funny. Have you guys heard that? Have you guys heard this? No. Have you guys heard people say that women aren't funny? You've never heard that? No. Well, I hear them. She says I deal with the wrong people. Well, in comedy, you can't escape that shit. Women aren't funny. This will often come out of the fucking comedians who like to say shit like, cancel culture has gotten too real. Really? Cancel culture. That's a real funny way of saying that people don't like you. Cancel culture. These are also the comedians that like to complain about Me Too, the Me Too movement. And I just gotta say, guys, if you're worried about Me Too, you might be a redneck, all right. They say women aren't funny. Well, Ron Bloom thinks women are funny, so let's give it up to him for producing this motherfucking show, Ron Bloom. You know, I was really flattered when he reached out to me. He said, you know, I'd like you, Nabu, to be a part of the show. It's a lady comedy show, and there's no pay for you. I said, well, that tracks. Knowing that I'm just an up and coming open micer, I said, you know I got to put in my dues somehow, Ron. So what do I really got to do? What do I really got to do? What do I really got to do? Whose dick do I really got to suck? Or how many of them? I just need some parameters. Well, that Ron Bloom, he got up real close, put his hand on my shoulder. He looked me in the eye, he said, just do some fucking comedy, you fucking dingbat. What, you got brain damage? Well, for those of you who don't know, it's not the first time somebody's asked what the fuck is wrong with me. You might have noticed it yourself, I'm a little bit off. You might think I'm drunk, huffed a bit too many cans of air duster before the show. But the truth is I do have brain damage. I've had 4 brain surgeries, so anyone who doesn't laugh is racist. And that's coming straight from the top. Any alpha males in the house? Get out. Alpha this, beta that. Why don't you guys learn how to read before you start talking about how to live their lives? It's outrageous. It's crazy. Talking about I am the alpha, just because you said so, okay, I guess so. But the real alpha male, to me, is Chris Hansen. Yeah, he's the only man who could tell me to have a seat, and I'd be like, okay, Daddy. Anyone would. You kind of have to. What else are you going to do? He's got cameras. Speaking of Chris Hansen, do we got any sex predators in the house? Oh, come on. You could tell me. No? I'm not quite sure about that silent response because the difference, statistically, The difference between your average Joe and a convicted sex predator is chance. That's just the statistics, guys. And I know it's not all men, sure. But again, statistically, those odds aren't in anybody's favor. And I thought math was for boys. Huh? Fellas, is it gay to like statistics? If you can spell it. Fellas, is it gay to understand basic facts? It's not gay, no. Not unless the balls are touching. Sex predators everywhere. Meanwhile, the comedians are complaining about cancel culture. That they're being emasculated, that women are entering their fields and we're doing better than them, and that's our fault? I mean, yeah, it's true though. In 2024, women can be anything. We can even be sex predators. Guys, we're breaking that glass ceiling. Where's the flasher coming from anyways? Did you flash me yet?
Just did.
For the first time.
Yeah. Wow.
Guys, I want that on the record. Get that cock away. Ron Bloom. Just comedy. I just have to do comedy, he said. What man? At the end of the day, though, guys, what's the difference between a man and a woman? Huh? What does it matter? Decriminalize abortion, and it won't matter. No. I love kids. It's true, I love kids. I really think that children are the future. But we must never forget that kids balked at 9/11. I'm going to end this with a impression of an Italian caveman, guys. I want everyone to be with me on this. Are you ready? Italian caveman. Coming from me, the Nabu, a lady who was a little funny. Are you ready?
Yeah!
Woo! Ooh. Forgettable. All right, thank you guys.